Alright guys, we're back for another video. In this one, we're doing something a bit special. Recently, the channel hit 100 subscribers, which I know isn't really that much nowadays, but it's more than I ever expected. And as a way to celebrate, I thought, well, let's do something fun. And recently, I've been coming across a few different Donatellos, so I thought this is perfect for the 100 subscriber celebration. What I'll do is I'll open up these new Donatellos that I have for my collection and share that with you guys. So I don't want this to turn into a super long video, so what I plan to do is open up the one I'm most excited for, which is the Turtles of Grayskull Donatello. And then I'll do a part 2 with the Donatello from the IDW comics, and then the TMNT Mutant Mayhem Donatello that I have there. So let's go ahead and I guess get started. And thanks again, quick message to everyone who's subscribed to the channel. Like I said, I really just do this for fun. I wasn't expecting to get even 100, so thanks for sticking around. I hope you guys have enjoyed the videos, and I've got quite a few more things coming up, so just let me know what you're interested in watching, and I'll do my best to put fun videos out there for you guys. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So the first figure that we're looking at is this Turtles of Grayskull Donatello. So when these came out, I mean, they blew me away. This is an awesome collab. I love He-Man, I love Masters of the Universe, and I love Ninja Turtles, so perfect, putting them together. The packaging on these is awesome. You've got, nice packaging. It's got both logos on there. And you can even see the artwork. You've got He-Man there at the top. You've got Leonardo with his swords. And, the colors that they use on it's just popping out at you. Love the use of the purple. We'll talk more about the figure here in a bit. I just kind of wanted to appreciate the packaging that they did here. So you've got the Masters again, Masters of the Universe logo at the top, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You've got this cool artwork of Donnie taking on what looks like Beast Man, wearing some kind of samurai armor, which is pretty cool. And then you've got Castle Grayskull in the back. You've also got, here it's showing you the other figures that come in the set or in the wave. You've got Donatello, Leonardo, Man-at-Arms, and He-Man. It also shows you here that the shield could actually come off Donnie's back and use it as a shield for the shell there. And then for those of you that are fans, you've obviously recognized that the design is based off of Man-at-Arms. So he has, that armor, the iconic helmet there, and he even has the the giant mace as a staff. So it's kind of combining both of their weapons into one. But it looks really awesome. I'm actually even I wasn't sure if I even wanted to unbox it just because it looks so nice in the packaging, but I like to take my figures out of the packaging. I like to get my hands on them, to appreciate them, display them. So I'm ready to unbox this thing. So we'll try and be careful though. If we do want to protect the packaging a bit, let's see if we can do this so that we don't do too much damage to the artwork, and hopefully with a bit of luck we'll keep the majority of it intact. I do see here that it comes with a comic, so we'll be careful with that. We'll take a quick look at that as well. And okay, so there we've got him out of the packaging. Here he is. It looks like he has a few ties on him, so let me grab some scissors and snip those so that we're not having too much trouble with it. Okay, there's 2. So it's actually not as bad as I thought. It's 1 on each wrist and 1 on each of his ankles. So we'll get this last one here. Okay. So we got the ties snipped. And here's our figure. These colors look great. They really pop. That purple and green combo. I think that's why I always liked Donnie, just like the color scheme. I also just really liked him as a character. Okay, we'll take that out. And here's the giant mace. Okay, he feels great. He really does. He's got these guards on his leg. So, I guess these technically go here. Alright, so we've got the figure in hand. Let's give him a quick look over. So, there we go. We'll just do a quick 360 look all the way around the figure. You can see that this is kind of loose and moving around. Let's get that a bit tightened up on him. And let's just, I mean, there's so much detail to take in. The guards on his legs, they look great. You can see they're adjustable there. You could adjust the tightness. They do move a bit. He's got 1 on each leg. He's got that like He-Man like belt that they use, and the waist piece. As far as the arms go, nice armor plating. You got like some kind of like weapon, it seems like here. This has just like a wrist guard. And that's just like a band that goes all the way around. Doesn't really move too much, honestly. As far as here. Okay, slightly covers the mouth. And you got his bandana coming through from the back end here. Okay, let's kind of take a look at some posability. Arm goes up and down. We can spin that 360 though. It does kind of like catch on the ends of the bandana there. Okay. And then at the elbow, opens and closes. Kind of limited on how far you could close it because of this band here. And then wrist movement. And that's on the right arm. On the left, definitely a lot more limited mobility. It does have the same joints there, so you should be able to close these, but with that, you know, armor that's on the arm, it does make it kind of complicated to do that. You're not really going to get much. I mean, you could get that, but as you can see, that kind of then loosens. And that's because this here pushed down on it. If we go ahead and straighten out the arm, then we can kind of push these back up and get them secured back in place. So it might make it kind of tricky to pose them around or play around with them too much, because this will, seems like it'll just be loosening up. As far as the legs go, okay, you can do the splits outward. And then again with the legs here, you got to bend at the knee, you got to bend at the ankle. There is some swivel on the ankle there, so that'll turn all the way around. That's good. Maybe it'll make them easier to stand. But again, these kind of shift around a bit. So for play, that might, you know, get a bit loose, might get a bit annoying. But for display purposes, kind of what I plan to do, I think he's going to be just fine. And then here you've got The weapon, the giant mace on the staff there. I mean, it's pretty big compared to him. You can see here, it's, you know, at height, but it looks great. The color really pops. It's a nice light plastic. It looks really nice though. It's got some nice detail on it. You can see turtle shell print along the top there. And I guess this is technically, I just saw that now, turtle shell print like on the armor. And actually not so much on the helmet. That looks more like the Man-at-Arms helmet. And then on the back, it actually did show us that you could pop this off. So there it is. It looks like, yeah, it looks like you can pop that off if you needed to pop off this armor. And then here on the back of the shell, you've got the 2 pins where we were connecting it to his back, and then you've got that handle for him to hold on to the shield. So there he is. And I mean, overall he looks great. Head movement. I mean, I guess if you wanted to turn it from this far back, you could. You get a bit of up down. He could kind of duck down under, keep himself protected there. But overall, this looks pretty good. It looks pretty good there. I mean, I'm blown away by this. Very cool. I guess the last thing we could take a look at is the comic that came with it. So, Turtles of Grayskull, Man-at-Arms, Leo, Donnie. Looks like there's Michelangelo, Shredder, and Raphael. And then He-Man. So, spoilers, I guess, if you don't want to see what's inside, but I'll try and, you know, flip through some of these pages, give you an idea of what's inside. These mini comics, they don't have any words, so, you know, you'll kind of just, you know, pick up on the story by looking at the images, which the artwork looks pretty cool. Looks like that classic He-Man art. And make sure we're not skipping any pages. Krang and Shredder. And there's Skeletor up there. And what is this here? Oh, it looks like it was instructions for the figure that were on there. And then on the back, the other characters from the wave. Okay, yeah, it's just pointing out the instructions and nothing on the back. So yeah, overall really happy with this figure. Looks really cool. I hope to pick up a few other ones. If I do, I might consider doing a video for them. But really, like I said, this Donatello, he really stood out to me, and I thought no better figure to open for the 100 subscriber video than this one. So in the next couple days, I'll also put up videos for the 2 Donatellos next to him, and then we'll do a bit of a comparison. You guys could, you know, we'll put them side by side. You guys could compare them. But thanks again for watching. Thanks for watching this video, any of the other videos that you've tuned in for. I really appreciate it, guys. Let me know what you want to see in the comments. Let me know who your favorite turtle is. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video.